I never wore Yeezys at the sky. Every week is fashion week for me.
Zach and his mother could barely see the road ahead as they drive home from their family holiday. As the snow fell down like sheets on the window shield. Tired and scared, they breathed a sigh of relief when they saw a sign up ahead for a place to wait out the storm, the inn at Mudford. They'd spend the night and finish the drive in the morning when the storm has passed. The old inn smelled like moist wood and mothballs and felt eerily empty. They were greeted by an old innkeeper. He informed them excitedly that they were his only guests, and so he'd give them his favorite suite to stay in. Then he showed them down the hall to the second room, where Zach would stay. It was smaller with a twin bed. Back when people used to travel with stuff, the innkeeper explained. This is where the maid would sleep. Once he was done with the tour, the innkeeper bid them goodnight and left the room. Zach got ready for bed. That night Zach was awoken by a faint knock on the door. "Turn down service," a voice faintly called from beyond the closed door. "No thank you," responded Zach. But then he heard the second time. Zach stood up, frustrated. What kind of maid visited in the middle of the night? He opened the door. But no one was there. Perhaps he was dreaming, he thought. He closed the door, locked it, and got back into bed. But something strange happened to Zach as he slept. When he awoke, his room was clean. His bed was made around him and his hair was carefully combed. He gathered his things and went to the front desk. Mom was already in the middle of checking out, clearly losing patience with the old innkeeper as he filled out his paperwork by hand. She went to get the car as Zach waited. The innkeeper silently stood behind the desk, watching Zach as he stared out the window. The innkeeper thanked Zach for his day. "It can get quiet around here with just me and the maid who died 200 years ago." A chill went down his spine. Zach hurried outside. The maid couldn't be 200 years old, that was impossible. He googled the inn at Mudford, trying to find answers. Headline after headline popped up. The maid who haunts the Mudford Inn, the most haunted inn. Suddenly Zach knew who knocked on his door. He knew who keeper the innkeeper company, and he knew who tidied up his room in the middle of the night. It was the maid in Suite 23 who died 200 years ago.